If I was going to describe the Addams family, I'd kind of start by saying imagine everything that's ordinary, your average ordinary person, and invert that. All the problems and the difficult things become something that they celebrate. And there's a kind of macabre twist to them as a family. They don't sunbathe, they moonbathe, and probably they moonbathe and get paler and paler as they sit under the moon rather than getting a nice tan.
There's a picture here actually where they're looking at a series of portraits around the wall, and the joke in that one is that one of them looks incredible. They all look very strange apart from one who looks very normal, and they say this is Uncle Xander. Grandfather always called him the black sheep.
The black sheep of the family is, of course, the straightest guy you could possibly imagine, as opposed to the wonderful freaks that are side by side to him. They're a really close family, and what brings them together is their love of dark things, of the macabre. For instance, they live in not a beautifully decorated, done-up house, but the opposite of that. They live in a house with broken shutters and broken mirrors. It's sparsely decorated, and they look very at home in that. They look very content to be in the place that we would walk into for the first time and go, this place needs doing up. And that's just how the Addams family like it. In our production there is very much this idea of the house being a thing which is alive. The house gets its own cartoons very often, so it'll just be the house and then beware of the thing.
I think we really latched onto this idea of shutters that you see in a lot of the drawings. You know, the Addams family house is obviously shuttered down. You know, imagine Morticia lit in shutter light rather than a theatrical spotlight. I think the ingredients like shutters, endless doors, many staircases, and then this Addams family tree and the sky and the moon. I would say they're the main ingredients of the palette that we're playing with to somehow capture the darkness of the Addams family, but it's also a musical, so it needs to be beautiful and it needs to have transformation, and it needs to take you away from your own troubles, for the night.